Welcome to Managing Stress, Anxiety, and Depression, MSAD Podcast, a production of Critical Mental Health. You're listening to Dr. Patrick Graham, who specializes in trauma healing and expresses a love for mental health management. Join us as we explore expert interviews, personal testimonials, and evidence-based discussions that empower you to take control of your mental health journey. Whether you're experiencing challenges with cognitive health or simply passionate about mental wellness, there's something here for everyone. Let's get started.
I love it. Thanks, Vinny. That's Vinny Chia, the bass section for Take Six. Thanks for doing my intro for me. Listen, I've always asked myself about this thing called ADHD. You got to be diagnosed with it, but sometimes you think to yourself, hey, do I struggle with that same thing? And I'm not putting anything on anyone, but I do want to explain to everyone what is ADHD. ADHD is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. I know it's wordy, but that's what it is. It's a neurodevelopmental condition that affects how the brain manages attention, how it manages focus, how it manages our impulses, and emotional regulation. So listen, everybody, it's not a character flaw, okay? It's not someone that's being lazy. And it's not a lack of faith. It is a brain-based difference on how we process information. So many people think that ADHD is like some type of childish condition, a kid that can't sit still. They got ants in their pants, so we pack them full of Ritalin. But millions of adults live with ADHD, often without ever being diagnosed. And so we always know what it looks like in children, but the question is, what does it look like in we as adults? In adults, ADHD does not always look like hyperactivity. It more often shows up as attention and focus. So adults with ADHD may, number one, struggle to concentrate in meetings or even having conversations. They could lose track of time really easy. We start projects, right? But struggle to finish them. We may get them done, but we struggle to finish them. We're distracted by thoughts, our phones, our surroundings. Let's talk about organization and time management, right? So when we look at time management, some of the common challenges could include chronic lateness. You ever know somebody who's always late? Forgetting appointments or deadlines? Messy workplaces? And trouble prioritizing tasks. Then there's the emotional side of it, right? So many adults with ADHD struggle with emotional sensitivity, quick to be frustrated, overwhelmed, anxiety or low self-esteem, feeling behind in life. Okay, ADHD, what does it look like in relationships? ADHD often presents itself when someone forgets important dates, interrupt others, misses out on social cues, struggling with inconsistencies. We see that. Okay, what about ADHD in the workplace, in your careers? Well, I got to tell you this. People with ADHD, they're highly creative, innovative, energetic. Okay, take it down. Problem solvers, right? But here's what they struggle with. They struggle with routine tasks. They struggle with all this paperwork. Can't take the long meetings and micromanagement. So there are different ways that you can remedy or manage ADHD. And to tell you the truth, there's no one single cure, but there are many effective treatments and strategies that can be used. Number one, professional evaluation. What I say, professional evaluation. Please, whatever you do, don't get on the internet and start to chat GPT or start to Google all of these things and decide you have this. Go see a psychologist. Go see a psychiatrist. There's nothing wrong with psychiatrists. Go see a licensed mental health professional because they can assist you whether ADHD is present and recommend whatever treatment you need to have. I'm going to say this also. There's nothing wrong with medication, right? For some people, there's nothing wrong with it. Because there's medications out there. I said it before with Ritalin, and you have Adderall, you have Strattera. There's a host of them that's out there that can help along the way. And these medications help you to improve focus, reduce hyperactivity. It helps you to reduce, uh, uh, being impulsive, and it also creates some type of mental clarity. Now, medication is not required, but I'm going to tell you this: I've seen it that many people are helped by it. Therapy or coaching, either one is fine, right? So you got cognitive behavioral therapy, we call it CBT. You have ADHD coaching. There are coaches out there that just handle that, keeping you on task, setting your goals. And there's also skill trainings for organizations and time management. So these type of therapies can help you with your self-esteem. It helps you with anxiety because believe it or not, ADHD can cause anxiety and the other way around, and emotional regulation. So we have practical strategies that can be used. And here's some tools. Here's some tools that we as adults can use. One, you got to break tasks up into small steps, right? Reduce the distractions. Work in quiet spaces. I know I love the music to be running. Some people can work better when, the TV is going or whatever, but for me, got to be in a quiet space, right? Another thing that I use is timers. Um, I've just got a timer. This is really cool. This is called Tick Time. And if you look at it, it has like, let's see, the minutes on them: 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 15 minutes, 25 minutes. The other one is 30 minutes. And what I do, I kind of like start it up. And when I start it up, I go to my task and try to beat the clock and make sure it's ready and done right. And you know what? I'm going to leave a link below where you can get one of these. It doesn't cost much, but it keeps me to task. Do I have a timer on my phone? Yes, I do. But if I put the timer on my phone, I'm going to end up picking up my phone and then get distracted. This is a great thing that can be used. I promise you, I'll put it in the link below so that you could be able to see it. So use timers. There's nothing wrong with using timers, right? For me to be organized, everyone should do this. Have a planner. Use your digital calendars, right? Set your phone reminders. There's nothing like picking up your phone and say, hey, alarm at so and so, and put the memo there what it's for. Because sometimes we just lose track of time of where we're going. So here it is. I like to create checklists. 1, 2, 3, got it done. Keep a consistent routine always, because if you jump out of routine with ADHD, it's going to drive you absolutely batty. All right, for emotional health, practice mindfulness, practice prayer. It's okay. For me, I talk to God about everything. I'm not running away from him anymore, right? I'm not running. I can't hide anyway, right? So whatever I'm doing or whatever I'm thinking, practice it. Learn to be mindful. Learn to pray. Regular exercise. Do you know if you do regular exercise, it's just equivalent as medications? I'm not saying that just for ADHD, but any of those mental health medications that you have, trust me, regular exercise helps with that. Don't forget your adequate sleep, 7, 8 hours, and a balanced nutrition. Now, from a Christian standpoint, ADHD can be seen as a curse from some people. That's how they are, but hey, that's them. Concentrate on you, right? But you see, ADHD is like a different wiring of the mind. And God can use ADHD people. Are you listening to me? For creativity, creativeness. It could use this for leadership, innovation, and also for compassion. Because you got to remember this, that many people who have ADHD, they're visionaries, they're empathetic, they're passionate, they're spiritual, and gifted leaders, right? The key is stewardship of the mind. No matter what happens in your mental health, the key is stewardship of your mind. And no matter what you do not condemn. All right, come on, everybody. This is Dr. Patrick Graham from MSAD, Managing Stress, Anxiety, and Depression. Why don't you join me? I have a community that we could be free, non-judgmental. Meet me at msadcommunity.com. And everybody, God bless you real good.